And the world's richest man has thrown his support behind Germany's far right. Elon Musk, who's also a close advisor to Donald Trump, posted on X that the far-right Alternative for Germany is the only party that can save Germany. The AfD is at odds with the country's mainstream parties because of its hardline anti-immigrant and anti-European Union stances. It's also under observation by German law enforcement because parts of the party are suspected of seeking to undermine the country's democratic order. Well, our chief political correspondent is Nina Haase. Welcome, Nina. What makes this tweet so controversial?
Well, Phil, I would say that there really is what you can call an outcry from big accounts on X, so on Elon Musk's platform here in Germany, after people saw this tweet. Politicians, think tankers, etc., who are pointing to the gigantic risk that this is interference in the ongoing German election campaign by a tech billionaire who, of course, uses the algorithms of his successful platform to decide over what gets heard and what doesn't. And we are 2 months away from elections in this country. After Olaf Scholz, the German Chancellor, lost the confidence vote in the Bundestag this week, and Alice Weidel, the AfD's co-leader, was nominated as the Chancellor candidate for those elections by a party 2 weeks ago. So many people are now demanding that the German government, the democratic opposition and also the EU, that they do show their teeth and impose some sort of penalty or sanction, because they warn that this does risk eroding our democracy.
And how influential is Mr. Musk among Germany's far right?
He's very influential. We're 2 months away from those elections. We know that Elon Musk is someone who wants things like culture wars, low tax regimes, no regulations, a reduced welfare state. He wants to abolish the European Union, scrap public broadcasters, doesn't have any respect for human rights, to put them high up on the agenda. And that is essentially the AfD's party manifesto here too. Interestingly, as a side note, perhaps, the protests against his Tesla factory that he built outside Berlin here have largely been organized by local regional AfD chapters there. But that's the regional level. Federally, when it comes to the big picture of what kind of a society do we want, the AfD stands for exactly the kind of things that Elon Musk wants. They've got 3 regional chapters now that are confirmed as being right-wing extremists, that are being under observation by the German authorities. The intelligence are warning that the AfD is in those regions undermining the constitution, and that means things like that they don't believe in the division of power, they reject human rights, all those pillars. And the Federal Party is also close to being put into that category. And what's also important to remember is that Germany is not the only target country for Elon Musk. He's clearly trying to engineer a far-right revolution across the Western world. He has backed Nigel Farage, who was behind the push to get the UK out of the European Union. And many people are, of course, also expecting Elon Musk to throw his weight behind Marine Le Pen in France at some point.
OK, thank you for that. Nina Haase.